This old ass man jive talking.
Are you ready to start this?
Here it is at last.
You want to start this one?
You know your love keeps on lifting.
Won't you lift me
Higher,
higher and higher?
I might keep singing. That was terrible. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Happy motherfucking New Year! Welcome back to Lights, Camera, Cocktails. That's right, people. We are back.
In the motherfucking building.
I missed you, sis. How you been? It's been 2 years.
It's been, how you doing?
I'm good.
I mean,
I'm so excited right now.
we have decided to come on back
Mm-hmm.
because we missed y'all and each other.
Mm-hmm.
We've been through a lot since the last time we've been at this table with these cocktails in our hands.
Zenobia's been holding it down while her brother went to do a little acting.
Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was perfect. Yeah. Me and Lenny. Lenny sends her love, y'all.
Lenny, we miss you. We love you.
She will be back.
Get away from the East Coast. That can't be good for you.
Please come
It's
to
warm over here. I promise. In fact, I'm taking off my jacket already.
us. Take it off. I know the people want to see it.
You stupid. I'm already back out of shape. The movie's done.
We have Jason and Smashley got engaged
Yes,
since the
we
last
did.
time.
Yes, it has been a long time. My goodness.
We went to Colombia.
We went to Colombia. That was a whole lot of fun.
We had-
11 days of
You
chaos.
guys, we drank and ate so much. It was amazing. Like I
I
can't.
spoke Spanish, y'all. I stumbled my way through the entire country.
Did. We looked to him to guide us, and it inspired me to Duolingo. So
How many days are you on?
42-day streak.
42 days straight.
Duolingo.
Shit, I gotta get back on that.
Killing it, you guys. Serious on it. I'm officially a bartender,
Yes, you are.
not just in this house, but in life.
I have yet to visit. I want to check out
That's
that $10 prime rib night.
Yep.
Like, honestly.
The Derby Room, you guys. It is a cool sports bar if you like to bet on horses.
Absolutely.
Come on through.
And if you're gonna fuck, do it in the parking lot next to the Staples.
Not so anywhere I gotta clean it. So,
That's a different movie. We haven't done that movie yet.
Okay, so I don't know about you, but I'm ready to drink.
I'm so ready to drink. Actually, I have no idea what's in this.
Okay,
This looks fantastic, though.
so tonight for our first drink back
We haven't used these glasses since you've been here for the podcast.
was I busted them out. Don't let them think that I came through here all these times and didn't make them a drink every time I was fucking here. So.
Oh, no, she absolutely did. It's just, I request a toasted fisherman when she's here.
He has a standard, but at least he's gonna get new ones. Okay, so we are doing Slimer's Revenge.
Oh, okay.
I did not make this up. I found this. Okay, so you're gonna need 2 ounces of Crystal Head vodka, and you're gonna need the Onyx one, and that's the one we have tonight.
Dude, I love this skull right here.
Right?
It's straight Skeletor style.
It is.
Like, it suits the occasion. It suits the movie.
It does. It's literally the perfect pick for this movie, and I will explain. Okay.
Comes busting through the door. Who lives here?
I see it as like to drink or not to drink. That is the question, and the question is, we about to drink.
It's always,
It's
that's never a question. To drink.
It's just a skull. Okay, so Crystal Head vodka, the Onyx one, and you're gonna need 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice, 3/4 ounces of honey simple syrup, which I freshly made when I got here.
My girl.
And then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of matcha powder. So I just got the tea, and then I cut it up.
Matcha powder?
Is that what it's called?
Matcha.
Matcha.
That matcha green powder.
That matcha green tea, and I just cut the tea bags open.
Sorry, you said tea bags.
I know.
And this one's got turmeric. It's healthy. All right.
Yeah, so we're getting a little bit in ours. And then you put that in the shaker. You shake it all up. And then you're supposed to strain it, double strain it into your glass. I don't think my double straining was very good because I do see it in our glass. But, you know.
I thought that was supposed to be in there.
You know what?
You could have got away with
it. It doesn't look anything like the picture. And the picture is supposed to be a lot greener. So I don't know what I might have.
It looks tasty, though. So.
Oh, and then you put 3/4 of lemon juice in there as well. And you put it into a Collins glass. So that's what we got. And you put some mint in it.
We're going to fap this sound. What is it called? Folly? We're going to folly these sounds.
I like it. I'm ready to drink. You ready?
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
I waited.
Here we go.
That'll work. You know what's crazy? It's been so long since I've done one of these episodes with you. I forgot whether I normally wait or if I take drinks before we actually.
You know what? I'm rusty too. So we make it.
We're just like we stumbled through Colombia. We're gonna stumble through this first episode.
And you know what?
Bear with us, y'all. We'll get it right.
Just like Colombia, this is gonna work out fine. Okay.
Right? Colombia was fantastic. It was so much fun.
Good.
I'm going back. We're going back.
We going back. It's true. Truths. All right.
What am I hearing? It sounds like a plane.
Sure. Well,
oh, it's Ashley. She's in the bathroom. Ashley's in the. Oh, she's out. No sooner do I say. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Smashy's in the motherfucking building.
I said I'd do a celebrity sip because I work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ha.
Try it. It's refreshing.
Woo.
I don't know what the who was.
That was good.
Okay.
That's
Hey.
good.
Okay.
job.
Thank you. I want to thank my friends Matthew and Saul for getting me this little air horn.
Oh, I love that thing. That was a big hit on New Year's
So
Eve.
now that I don't have to make the noise with my mouth unless I get drunk and I forget.
I mean, that's the goal.
That is the goal. That is always the goal.
Keep drinking. We'll find out.
All right. So are you ready?
Yeah. At what point do we tell people stuff? I can't even remember.
You guys,
I'm going to rely on her a little bit this time around.
we are doing... Tell them what movie. You picked it.
I did pick it.
So you tell them what movie we're doing. Because of...
In honor of us coming back.
In this new year...
We're the best. We're the last. We're the only. Gohstbusters 2. In honor of New Year's. In honor of our return.
Yep. Our newer year of more drinks and more movies.
Absolutely.
We're doing Gohstbusters 2.
Mm-hmm.
So because we are doing Gohstbusters 2 and we drink Slimer's Revenge, we gonna do a little bit of her story.
On Slimer?
No.
Okay.
I wish. I mean, I'll give you a little...
I love the way he comes back.
Okay, so I will give you a little bit of her story on Slimer, okay?
Okay.
He was just like a one-time runoff in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then he becomes part of it during the real Ghostbusters cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And he becomes bigger in that. So in between this movie and... or the
5 years
movie,
later.
5 years later,
Yeah.
that cartoon was in the mix.
So Slimer was a big hit in the cartoon,
He was.
which got him a bigger part in the movie.
Which it did.
Okay.
And Dan Aykroyd says that Slimer is supposed to be like John Belushi's ghost. So if you see him that way, maybe that might make you love him a little more.
I do love that.
Yeah, because he be out here.
Ashley showing off her Abbott swag.
Yeah.
I got one too.
He does. I don't, but you know, I watch the show. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been working, y'all. Sure. Ashley got me a sweet gig.
Oh yeah, she did. Okay, so we are going to get a little bit of her story
Lay it on me.
on Crystal Head Vodka. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so In 1992, Dan Aykroyd founded the House of Blues and franchised it. So, have you been to a House of Blues before?
I have. Yes, I have.
They
couple of them closed down recently, which makes me sad.
The original
'cause
one
they
did
were great
close
for discovering new artists.
The original one did close down here in Hollywood, but
off of Sunset.
Mm-hmm. But
the one down in Anaheim too.
Yeah, but they like moved it. It's not the one in downtown Disney, which is where I actually had my senior prom. Was at that House of Blues. So if you didn't know that Dan Aykroyd was one of the founders of that, he was. And so after that, he moved on to Spirits. And
it's the damn fridge. That's what I'm hearing.
Is it this?
No, it's the fridge.
That's not plugged in.
That is plugged in.
No, the cooler.
No, it's over here.
He's just beating the fridge off.
We got an old ass fridge. I think the compressor's going out.
All right.
We're gonna live with it.
Just you know what? Don't listen to our food cooling in the back.
Pay no attention to that fridge behind the curtain.
We need to do that movie too.
We do.
Okay. So back wherever I was.
House of Blues.
Okay, right. So he moved out of House of Blues and he moved on to Spirits. And he tried to import Patron into Canada because he can't Canadian, right? Right. And he was doing that. But in 2008, he co-founded the Crystal Head vodka.
Okay.
Which we are drinking today. And the skulls were inspired by the Day of the Dead and
Dia de los Muertos.
Yes. See? That's why we took him to Colombia because he.
And that's all the Spanish
That's
I got.
it. That's all he knew. And,
You're welcome.
So the skull was inspired by the Day of the Dead and other things like the Aztecs and the Mayans.
Aztec warrior.
Yes.
I got quotes upon quotes, y'all. I'm ready.
He's been saving it, you guys. So he is between the Mayans and the Navajo tribes. They used to use crystal skulls in like rituals and stuff like that.
Where they slit the throats.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't do
on
all
the sacrificial tablets.
I
had a skull in one hand and a sacrifice.
I don't know. I did very limited research. But it took 2 years for them to figure out how to make this beautiful skull shape. So if you guys at home can't see us, go look up the Crystal Head.
We on YouTube, y'all.
We are. But for those who are driving, when you get to your destination, Google it because it's a really cool bottle. It's skull shaped and there's like different color ones.
It absolutely is. It's so nice that I didn't even realize that there was vodka in there.
I mean, I kind of want you to we'll get to it, but I kind of want you to taste it outside of the drink because it's a really cool.
I ain't done that since college.
No, I'm not asking you to throw a shot back. I'm telling you to, swirl it in your mouth a little bit and get the bouquet of what's going on. I don't know.
That's a shot. Once it's in, it's not coming back out.
I know. I'm not telling you to spit it out. If you spit it out, I'll fucking slap you. That's some good shit. So in 2010,
some good ass vodka.
It is. So don't you be spitting.
Why don't you tell me how good the vodka was?
Is there any cheese around here?
Yes.
Somebody should have told
We just
Jason.
got back from Wisconsin. I got some cheese curds for you.
Yes. I made some the other day too, and I was like, I hope they bring me some more back.
We brought some cheese curds back.
You would have brought some cheese curd back. So, okay, let me get through this history.
I'm here for it.
So in 2010, Ontario banned the purchasing of Crystal Head vodka.
Ontario, Canada?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
His home, his motherland did him dirty. And they
You
banned
paused for a second. I was going to go with Ontario Mills.
the Ontario Mills in California banned
We're
it.
no longer selling skulls or flannels.
They banned the sale, and it was all because of the bottle,
Okay.
the shape of it. And so
It was offensive, or?
they said that the skull symbolizes death, and that there's a lot of youths who were binge drinking and dying, and they didn't want this to be whatever.
They didn't want the bad ink.
They didn't want the bad ink, I
publicity.
guess. But, you know, I just think it's funny because Dan Aykroyd said, this isn't the sign of death. It doesn't have the crossbones on the bottom. So, like, bitch, it's just a skull.
There you go.
It's not toxic.
Sensitive
it's not dead. Yeah,
ashes.
come on. It's whatever. So, the ban remained for about a year. And then after that, they lifted it. But they were still not selling them in stores. And so
You can only get them online. We were online by then.
the Canadian people, they rose up and they wrote letters and emails and signed petitions online. It was like, bring us that crystal ass motherfucking skull. Because they were only selling it at bars and restaurants.
I like how you
buy
tell it, though. It's such a good story. The Canadian people
They rose up and they said, not today, Satan. We drinking this shit. And so they overturned it, and so now you can freely buy it in Canada. You don't have to like
Power of the people right
power
there,
of
y'all.
the people. Don't let them tell you you can't get drunk.
Dude, they are so scared of the people. If we all get one idea and stay in one page, shit.
You tell me,
I'm
I'll
terrified.
anything about any alcohol being banned, I will sign against it. You tell me, I'll wear the X hat. I'll sign it.
That's how we lost absinthe.
But we got it back though. We got it.
Yeah, but it's like Coke nowadays. It's just not the same.
I
And by Coke, I mean Coca-Cola, the drink. Let's be real.
thought you were like.
I wasn't talking fentanyl Coke.
You're like,
I never tried that shit.
He's like, ooh, the '80s. That was some good Coke.
I miss the 80s.
'80s, right? A
Doing
party
that
down.
Coke when I was 3.
Okay, so in 2020, Crystal Head came out with the Onyx bottle,
Okay.
which is what we are drinking today.
Yeah.
Now, the cool part about this whole story for me is that I started doing research on this, and I was like, okay, let me find this Crystal Head. And I was like, oh shit, it has fucking Dan Aykroyd. It's his shit. And I went into my boss's office, and I remembered that they had a crystal skull, or I thought they did. So I like looked at it and I was like, yo, did you know that's Dan Aykroyd's fucking vodka? They're like, no.
You told the owner?
Yeah, because someone gave it to them as a Christmas gift.
Okay.
And so he was like, nah, really? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, how much did you give me for it? And after I told him that I was going to buy it for the show, I was like, I'll give you $40. And he was like, you can just have it. So I
Dope.
was given this by my boss, Brandon. Thank you for contributing to the show. But the Onyx came out, and it's made with blue Weber agave. So if you know, that's what they make tequila out of.
I do, yeah.
So this is a weird hybrid of like the vodka with this agave.
Your cousin just told me that she her and her husband got a agave farm where they're selling agave to tequila distilleries.
Who?
Miss Cherie.
Oh.
Her and Meddy are getting on that agave train.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. Well, you know, we need to get over there. And get some we need to get our asses over there and get some of that fucking tequila.
Meddy, what's up?
What's up? We'll have you on the show.
When's that agave ready?
Is it ready? Because I need it. Okay, so they made this, and it becomes one of the. It comes from only one farm in Mexico that they get this from.
Okay.
And that's how they keep, their product control, down. So it's named after the crystal onyx. And that's why it comes into the black bottle. But there's different other ones. There's
and the skull are listening.
and there's like an Aurora one, and then there's like a regular. There's a couple different ones. But this one came out in 2020 when God knows we all needed a good bottle of something. yeah, like I said, it's named after the crystals. Now, all of the vodkas, right, the way that they're made to make this such a luxury vodka is that they are used with diamond infused technology. So
We're drinking diamonds.
they use it to like filter.
Uh-huh.
So
They
like,
use it for that. I drink it because it makes my dookie twinkle.
you think about it, you know, it makes my dookie. I mean, dinosaur eggs. So, so it's made with peaches and cream corn.
112 got in there?
Yeah, and they make corn, and that's what they use for this fucking vodka, and it's distilled like 7 times, I believe it is, and it's mixed with pure water from Newfoundland, Canada. That's where
Newfoundland.
yeah, that's where they get
Okay.
their pure ass water.
I didn't know there was a Newfoundland.
What happened to the old Finland?
I don't know. Only one that I knew of that was new was like New Isengard or whatever it is that Thor is from.
Oh,
Isn't it Isengard or some shit?
Asgard.
Asgard! I'm thinking of Lord of the Rings.
Smashley, thank you. Always at the ready.
Thank you, Peanut Gallery.
So yeah, it's mixed with it, and it's filtered. The vodka is filtered 7 times through
Shit.
hermskins, diamonds. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
I smoked a lot over here. Okay. It's like a quartz crystal diamond that they're like.
Wait, we're drinking
filtered.
through fake diamonds?
It's a diamond. Okay, back in the old
A diamond
days,
is a diamond is a diamond? Okay.
diamonds forever. So back in the day, they used to filter their vodkas through
I'm
coal.
not saying I'm a gold digger.
But you ain't broke it messing with no, because you ain't broke it with no broke niggas. You know, you ain't broken. This is a rough show, you guys. This is when we're starting it. Let's
I'm
do
here
this.
for it.
I'm here for it. I'm moving through it. So they used to filter vodka through like coal.
Okay.
So like
Yeah, reverse osmosis.
So eventually ended up doing with diamonds because a diamond is like
Pressurized coal.
exactly. So
I'm just saying, how did they get all the diamonds?
it's Dan Aykroyd,
Stole
man.
them.
I don't know. Yeah, they did a heist and they put them all in this thing, and now we're getting this.
Eddie Griffin told us about that.
He did tell us about that. So
Africa had all the gold, all the diamonds, all the land. White people came with Bibles.
yep, and we traded them.
Yep. Somebody got game.
He went the wrong way.
Yeah.
So in 2011, it won the World Spirit Competition in San Francisco. We have talked about it many
So it's not
times.
just beating out vodkas, it's beating out other spirits.
Oh, yeah, baby.
okay.
And it won the coveted double gold prize. So one day we need to go to it. It's in San Francisco. They have it like every year, and then they go there and they compete. I think we get to drink. I don't know, but I kind of want to go.
San Francisco's underwater as I understand it right now.
That's what I'm hearing.
Dude.
It's not the business.
Shit is rough.
I am so sorry. My
Hey, we feel for you
my
out there,
Friskins,
Frisco.
I know that you
Normally you guys got to deal with a lot of stairs. Now you got to just get some boats and some surfboards and
climb
shit.
up to the top of the hill and keep it trucking. So yeah, it's winning awards here and in Australia, and so yeah, it's out there getting it.
I'm normally not a vodka drinker, but this shit is good.
Like, smell it.
After that, do I inhale it? Ooh, that's a nice pop.
Ooh, it smells so good.
Ooh,
So,
that is nice.
talking about
Clears your sinuses.
Speaking of stealing, in 2011, the warehouse here in California got broken into.
Ooh,
and
shit.
over 21,000 bottles were stolen. Someone posted in there and was like, "Get that shit. Get it." And they did.
Hey,
And-
y'all want to buy some skull heads here?
Yeah,
Get some
exactly.
real nice personal spirits.
It's like,
And I got a heck of a mixer right here. Check it out.
You want a shaker? I got. So, Dan Aykroyd, being the cool guy as he is, was like, "Oh, you know, we don't condone theft and blah blah blah, and it kind of sucks." But You know, I mean that some people are.
We're glad you guys like our vodka.
Yeah, we're like, he's like, lucky that some people will be able to try our luxury vodka at a reduced price.
Yeah.
So
maybe that spread the word a little bit.
A little
you know
bit.
what I mean?
They knew it was hot. It's hot on the streets.
Right.
So, like, an average bottle costs about $60 to $150.
Damn.
The one that I have, I looked up, it's about $60.
You got it for free.
And I got it for free. Thank you, boss man.
Thank you, Brandon. Y'all check out the Derby Club. I plan to. Do you?
It's the Derby Room.
Derby Room.
We're going to do it.
I knew I got lost.
It's all right. And now that is the end of my herstory on Crystal Head vodka, the Onyx one, which we're drinking. I love this shit.
Dude, this shit's nice. I was messing around with it earlier. It just reminded me of that episode of Fresh Prince when he's got the fruit and he's falling in love with Lisa. He's singing in the grocery store. Wearing the Fat Albert suit.
In the like gray sweatpants that are all extra tight on his fat body.
Looking around fruit because I love you.
I kind of want you. I'm gonna make you taste it later with Chess.
I'll do it now.
You want it now?
I'll do it now.
Grab a shot glass.
I can't. I feel like I'm gonna make a mess. Let me just take one out of the. Yeah.
We got
Your little shot. Gavel.
Now I like the bottle as like a home bartender. As a real bartender, this seems like I would hate it so much.
That's good. Just a little.
Just a little taste.
Mmm. Oh, that takes me back.
It's a unique taste. Like it is vodka, but
It is vodka, and the fact that I haven't had vodka in many a years, when I tasted it, it's nicer than the vodkas I remember. However, it's still reminiscent of vodka, and so when I was in my 20s, Grey Goose vodka was the thing.
Ooh, you were getting fancy in your 20s.
We threw some good parties back then. We weren't, sticking with. I don't want to knock on any spirits, so I'm not going to name the ones that people buy. But there wasn't no cheap vodka.
You weren't on that UV vodka?
I mean, it was Orange County. We got some high-priced hoes out there.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And they were all about that. We didn't get other ones. We got that Grey Goose to show that, we were a cut above the other parties.
Go get that Crooks one. Because it's made at the same distillery. It's the same shit.
Is it really?
Yep, unless.
So we overpaid?
You did.
God damn.
All you need is a Costco card.
I was working 3 jobs at the time.
You don't even need a Costco card to buy liquor at Costco. You can walk in there and go to the back. And, when you get there, be like, I'm just buying liquor, bitch. And then you go in there, you get it, and you go to the front, and you don't need a card for it.
Toilet paper, on the other hand.
You better have that card ready, or you going to be pissed. All right.
It's not too soon, right? We can joke about that now?
It's not too soon.
About the great toilet paper shortage of 2020?
No, it's not too soon. We can talk about it because I went to the store yesterday and there was a shit ton of toilet paper. So
okay, so we're good. Nobody is lacking in 2023.
Nah, our butts are getting white.
My bidet still works from way back when.
I love your bidet, dude. When I come in, I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling fancy. Okay.
Ain't nobody fresh and clean like the Hoover houses.
I don't
so fresh and so clean.
Now I don't even remember. Do I give the stats or do I do the drinking game? I forgot.
Shit. I think the stats come. Fuck. Do you guys remember?
I'm sure you do. I think it's the drinking game.
Monique's going to text us right now.
I think it's the drinking game. So I'm going to do that. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
4. The motherfucking drinking game. Yes, sir.
I'm a little off, but I'll get there.
That's right. We in here. So, here we go with the completely made up motherfucking drinking game. So, when you see or someone says slime. So.
He slimed me. Oh, that's part 1.
They say that in.
Did they say it in this one too?
Yeah. And then he goes, "What's this goo?" I'll take that one too.
Why am I all covered with goo?
I'll take that. When they go
Did
down
they
there.
find anything? Found a little bit of like pink slime.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where they go to the court, and he's like, "What's that?" He's like, "Yeah, that's that slime that's underneath the city, and I've never seen it there, or they put it there."
We did not.
Exactly.
Quiet. Angry ass judge.
So anytime you see that pink ass slime,
Okay.
you're gonna simp it. You're gonna take a simp when someone doesn't believe them.
Oh my god. Why does nobody just believe in them? Like, they literally saved the world.
5 years ago, they just forgot. Now
People forget so easy.
I don't know what. I don't know why they don't believe him either. Like they're like, we don't believe in ghosts. They're like, where were you 5 years ago? You remember when the fucking Mushroom Man was coming through here and fucking tearing
Dude, the
shit
Stay
up?
Puft Marshmallow.
Yeah, you remember that shit? How'd that happen? You don't believe in none of this shit.
And Ernie Hudson calls him on and was like, we got sued. We saved the world and then we got sued.
Yeah, every federal agency in the state is on them asses.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
Got him doing kids' parties. And the kids don't even respect him.
I thought it was
My
gonna
dad
be-
said you're full of shit.
I thought it was gonna be He-Man. That's my favorite.
Dude, I loved He-Man in 1988 though.
So, yeah, you gonna take a sip because they don't be believing him. He commits them to the.
Psychiatric ward
Yeah.
again. I swear to God.
So anytime the mayor, he don't be believing shit. The judge don't be believing shit.
They got a history. They got a herstory of this shit. And the mayor still doesn't... Why is the mayor always stupid?
There was no true malice about it, you know, because when you live in the city, you love the city. You what was that? Oh, you don't want nothing to happen to it. Right? Anyway, what'd you say?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading the witness.
He's like, for God's sakes, we're both lawyers. Like, I love it.
Do you have any further questions? No, I think we've helped him out enough.
So nobody be believing these fools. So you gonna take a simp. You gonna take a simp when you see the painting.
Is Vigo!
Yeah, I love where
You're like the buzzing of flies to him.
she's like, or where she's like, you know, every time I don't like being in the same room and I feel like it's watching me. Or I love when Bill Murray is taking the pictures and
Taking
he's
the
like, yes,
photos,
Vito,
yes.
yes,
Give
it
me
to
angry. Angrier.
angrier, yes, yes. He's like,
No, photographs, please. That is enough for the day. Please go. I've worked with better, but not many.
Someone said that to me that I don't know how I would take that. I'd be like,
Does it count when the painting changes?
yep. If he's like, even when he's like talking and shit, if he's like in the painting talking.
Does it have to be Vigo in the painting? What about when it's one of the fettuccinis?
I will take the fettuccinis too because that's a cool picture.
You take a sip with the fettuccine painting.
I don't know what happened to that painting, but I would want
That
it.
shit is dope.
Yeah, as the parent of the
I will
kids.
say it's not in Warner's prop house. I don't know who produced that or where.
Why would it be? I mean,
It's in Bill Murray's house. You know
it's
it is.
that. I mean, he was not a big fan of this movie, so I don't know if
It's in Dan Aykroyd's house. You know it
that
is.
that one. That sounds right. Okay, so you gonna take a sip. Where am I?
When the mustache gets too big.
When Venkman fucking, you stopped me. I was about to say it. When Venkman answers a question with a joke.
Nice. He's so. I mean, he improvises so much.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Like where she's like, did they find anything at my house? And he's like, yeah, you know, they hung out for a while. They tried on your clothes, you know.
Made some long
Like,
distance
distant
phone calls. Yeah. I'd like to run her through a such and such test. Who wouldn't?
Exactly. So Bill Murray does that a lot.
Yes,
so
he does.
when you catch them, take that samp. You're going to take a samp. When all four are in their uniforms.
Yes.
I feel like it doesn't.
there's-
It's just stuff on my face.
There was, yeah. You're good. But there was 5 at the end.
There was 5 at the end. I'll take that one too.
I was born to wear it.
Stay sharp. Stay. What was his name?
I don't remember. He's hyping himself up, hiding behind a a bus pole.
Happy New Year's. And
Bitch,
just, like, running by.
everybody sees you. Stop hiding behind that.
How you hiding from ghosts? They
I
can
ain't
see
afraid
you.
of no ghosts.
So you're gonna take a drink with any of them in their uniforms. I feel like it doesn't happen that often.
It doesn't.
So that means like during their commercials and that little montage of them like
Ghostbusters.
And that's who you call Ghostbusters.
When they go to the little kids' party.
That's not all four. It's only two.
Oh, when all four of them. Okay. Yeah.
They have to all be in it together.
Got you.
You're going to take a sip when baby or Oscar is said.
I won't let him hurt my baby.
Yeah, she's like screaming as she runs down. They took my baby.
Tried to eat Oscar.
Yeah. It's like, who's this little guy? That's Oscar. You're fat. Your belly button sticks out.
And you're a terrible burden on your poor mother. I didn't even get that as a kid. Like when I first watched this, but then I watched it recently, or by recently I mean today. And she's like, I really should put him down. May I? He puts him down verbally.
You're so good. I feel like he's a great dad. I don't know. He's got a gang of sons.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got like 4 or 5 kids, sons. So if you're a listener,
That's
Murray
not a gang
kids,
by now, by today's standard.
It's not. But
By today's Hollywood standard.
It's not. I mean, he's
Shout
no
out Nick Cannon. What's happening?
It's no Nick Cannon. You know.
We're gonna stop making fun of you eventually.
I mean, catch up to Bob Marley and Marlon Brando, and then once you pass those fools who got like 20 plus kids,
Then we'll say you got a problem.
but I
Bob
think,
Dylan too. Doesn't he have like in the teens
I
somewhere?
think so.
He's got like 15, 16 kids.
I'm just saying. I mean, like he's gonna have 12 more kids before this year's over.
That's ambitious.
By 2023, he already has one already coming for this year, like in a couple months.
Is he averaging one a month?
Like one every other month, every 3 months. Like by quarterly, he's fucking popping.
But he's
out
got a
couple
game
of-
plan, as I understand it. He's
Yeah,
like, I
to
got kids
rule
with
the
Mariah
world.
Carey. You know they're talented.
But
I'm gonna
that's
have them
too.
kids teach the other kids.
How to sing and dance and shuffle around, and they will be good.
Oh, Ashley's awake.
Okay, so you're gonna
A
take
fart always wakes her up.
always. You're gonna take a sip when Egon shows that it's always the quiet ones.
Oh my god.
So that's him being weird with the toaster,
With the slime.
With the slime, he's sleeping with it. That's him talking about. Oh, we weren't allowed to have toys. I had a slinky until I straightened.
I had part of a slinky. I straightened it.
Yeah, he's just
He's
he's an oddball.
Deadpan.
Yeah, even when they're like trying to do the do re.
Ray Egon.
You're like, dude, you can't even go with the song. Fool. So yeah, you're gonna take some sips. You're gonna finish your drink when Donna comes to visit Fake Man's apartment. So after the slime comes through the bathtub and tries to eat her and her titties and her baby, you're gonna finish your drink.
Okay.
You're gonna finish your drink when Winston gets hit by the train. He's like,
Did you happen to get the number?
sorry, I missed it.
Winston.
He's like, oh, I'm out of here. Gotta go. Yeah, when they called his name, and he's like,
Dude,
what?
they knew he was the scariest
Yeah,
one.
oh, fuck. He was afraid of some ghosts.
He definitely was. He said it up front. He's like, if there's a steady paycheck in it, I'm in.
I'm in. Yeah.
And he stuck by his word.
Yep. So that's when you gonna take your sips. Or you're gonna finish your drink when you get
Finish
that
it.
train.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna finish your drink.
This is the third finish?
Do third finish.
All right.
When they ride that Statue of Liberty
Yeah.
to the museum.
You know your love
Keep on lifting.
keeps on lifting.
Lifting me higher and higher.
I'm so happy that I'm not the only one that can't sing because Bill Murray cannot sing.
He was.
And he's so off key and off beat.
That's just what makes it so great about it.
Absolutely.
You gotta
Should have
think
patted her feet.
No, definitely. Just you guys were fucking her up.
I don't think they make Nikes in her size. Right?
So you got anything to add to the drinking game?
Do you got to finish another drink, or is it just 3?
Just 3.
Just 3.
This was a hard one. I think I was just rusty, to be real with you.
I don't know. I kind of like everything that was going on there. I almost want to say, like, do something with Janosch. But that motherfucker, he's so damn funny. You just gotta let him be.
Just let him be.
Nah, I'm happy with that drinking game.
All right. Well, that's the motherfucking drinking game. Yes, sir.
I've been working on it.
I see. I like it.
Getting deep. Betty White.
Okay. It's time for the stats. You ready for them motherfucking stats?
This is Gohstbusters. Let's go.
Okay. So this movie dropped June 15th, 1989, baby.
89. 1.589 is the number.
That's the number.
Another summer.
Don't-
Police ain't getting
don't
no
you get
dumber.
started.
They're definitely getting dumber. Especially in this movie.
Especially in this
I got some fun stuff to share with you later about the police.
Ooh, fuck the police. Fuck the police. No, not really. I mean, some.
I could do that movie.
So, the budget
Mm.
for this movie was $25 million.
In 1988, 87, 88.
Yeah, in filming times, yeah.
So,
So, in today's money, that'd be more like $57.8 million.
money has doubled since then? Shit.
Yeah.
We gotta stop printing money.
we got to spread this money out. So, and it made worldwide $215 million.
If it makes money, it makes sense.
And it did.
Hell
And
yeah.
So that would be roughly about $497 million.
It did more than Get Out. However,
Get Out
was $4 million
like,
budget.
no money, yeah. So, yeah, it made its money back.
Hell yeah, it did.
So the Rotten Tomatoes critics,
Bitches.
55%. Audience, 61%.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, critics. I mean, audience. I expected better from y'all.
And the ZZ Fresh, 75%. I think
Okay.
it still holds up pretty good. Some of the technology does look a little, like...
For 1989, though.
Yeah, but, some of it still holds up. I ain't gonna lie. I think, the painting and stuff, all that shit still holds up.
Uh-huh.
Slimer, he looks pretty good.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
There was no... Yeah.
So the special, in some things like the slime coming out of the bathtub and she's running, you could definitely see that it's CGI or whatever they.
I mean, the tub bends.
It does. So,
how do you do that in 1988?
So I ain't mad. I think that it holds up pretty good.
I'm gonna give it a 90.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it an A. Honestly, because the story is great. Mm-hmm. It tracks really well. The acting is fantastic. Even the improvised stuff, how improvised stuff today runs on for too long. They don't do that in this. It happens, they close it up, and then they move on with the story.
Yeah.
I think it was great.
I think it was great.
They put the not the Empire State Building.
They put
the Statue of Liberty in front of the museum. Come on. And then they laid her down.
Keep on lifting.
Did you notice that?
Yeah,
she's laying down on the ground. What happened to the positively charged slime? She didn't just walk right back
No, because she fell after
they hopped out?
And they stopped everything.
Oh, the music stopped.
Yeah.
Got you. I would have thought she'd just freeze there like
How'd she know where she was going?
Winifred Sanderson.
Because they were in her head.
Well, they had the little joystick.
Oh, that's right. The little
Yeah, the little Nintendo joystick for Duck Hunt.
I'm surprised he moved it anywhere off of that shit.
Right?
Okay. So yeah.
That's a good drink. I like it.
Let's start this.
All right. Is it on me?
Yeah.
Shit. All right, here we go. Diving in to Ghostbusters 2.
Gohstbusters!
We should tell the audience also that if y'all didn't notice, it's a little quieter in the house. Our Robin did pass since we've had an episode here. She passed away about 6 months ago. And so, yeah, she won't be joining us. But
She's here on
she might be, because she comes to visit us quite often in this house. So we ain't afraid to no ghosts, because it's usually Robin
Ghostbusters!
coming to hang out. If you hear a little scratching on the floor, that's probably Robin.
Coming to see us.
So let's get into these Ghostbusters.
Are you afraid of ghosts? Have you seen a ghost?
I've never seen a ghost. Felt them a number of times, yes. Nowadays, not so much, especially in this house, because I do feel like it's usually Robin coming to visit us. However, I get some bad dreams anytime that closet is open in our bedroom. I don't know why. It's only when that closet is open.
Next time you're asleep, I'm going to open the closet when you're already asleep.
Don't you fuck with me.
And then I'll be like, well, did you have any bad dreams? And you're like, no. And I'll be like, it's all in your head.
Usually.
Okay.
No.
No.
Yeah. The spirits are strong in this one.
I have not seen a ghost, but I am...
They don't like your room.
That's good. Yeah. I don't know anybody who would be in this house haunting me.
So, we got Mr. Ivan Reitman directed this. Obviously written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they play the Ghostbusters themselves. Ivan Reitman is the man. You know, he is responsible for many, many things. Sadly, he did pass away last year.
Oh, last year?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. So we lost a lot of people last year. But, you know, Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
I remember that.
Do you remember that one?
I do.
That was a good one.
Okay.
But no, in all seriously, Twins, Kindergarten Cop, Evolution. I love that movie.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely. And these are just the ones that he's directed. We're not even going to touch on the ones that he's produced.
Ooh.
You know?
Okay.
And now his son, Jason Reitman, who did a small thing in this movie, is a director as well.
He did. He's the little bratty ass bitchy kid who's like, my dad said you're full of crap.
Is that who it is?
That's exactly who it is.
Oh, shit.
And you know who that dad is? Yo boss, bitch. That's what I think is like the funniest thing. It's like your boss's kid is telling you ain't crap.
I wonder if they did some outtakes and Jason Reitman's like, my dad said you can't write for shit.
My dad says you're an overactor.
Play the music.
Let's go get a beer. Yeah, that's definitely him. And he also is a director. And he's directed
Some things.
some things. What else he directed? Oh, Juno, Up in the Air, and Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Did he?
So that one that came out last year in 2020, or not last year, because we're in 2023 now. So in 2021, he directed that one.
Is this the one with Paul Rudd? Okay. I have not seen that one
I
yet.
have not either, but knowing that it's passed down from father to son makes me really want to.
that makes me want to see it a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, but these are, it's like Batman. Like, who's your Batman?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I like the other Batman, but Michael Keaton is my Batman.
He my Batman.
You know, Ivan Reitman is my Ghostbusters director.
But if Michael Keaton Jr. took up the helms of being Batman,
I'd go see that shit.
yeah. I don't know if that's his son's name. I just made
I don't
that
know.
up. I just made that up.
But if Damon Wayans Jr. took up the cape of Blank Man,
You think I wouldn't go see that?
you know I'd go see that shit.
His fine ass Anna story I already love? Yes.
He is like a buff Damon Wayans.
God, he's so good. Okay, I'm sorry. Am I blushing? So yeah,
Nobody can see you except
I
you
know.
two.
Don't look at me. Yeah, so I do want to see it because he directed it.
Alright, you want to dive into this cast?
Dive away.
Let's start with the cameo of the ever-talented musician who plays the mayor's doorman, Bobby motherfucking Brown.
If I thought to us, we've got to take
it
slow.
We got.
He's the doorman?
He's the doorman. He opens up the door for the Ghostbusters when they go to the mayor.
Yes, I know exactly the scene.
You didn't see the cut?
I know who we're talking about. You think I don't know
A
who,
little bit of Gumby?
who the king of R&B is? Bobby Brown? Okay? I just didn't realize that he was a doorman. For some reason...
Doorman.
Doorman! Doorman! I just thought that he...
No.
You ain't too old. You too old. Not for this earth, but for here.
Right? It's not because you're not fine. I would love to tap that ass. I'd tear that ass up.
But I can't be letting old pregnant
It's just
bitches
because
in
you
here.
old as fuck.
The day that happens to me, the day I die. Like, if I can't go shake my ass in a club.
Your last fuckable day.
Yeah! When that happens, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm never getting dick again. It's over. I better have somebody locked down. I'm fucked.
Bobby Brown plays the mayor's doorman.
I just thought it was Bobby Brown being Bobby Brown. Like,
No, he's the doorman.
Like, I literally thought it was like, and I thought it was weird because he opens the police car. You're so right. And I was like, why is he opening the police car? I thought that it was just like Bobby Brown was going into the mayor's house.
That must have been part of his contract. Hey, Bobby, give us a song or two for the movie. We'll see if we can't hook you up with an acting career. And he didn't do bad.
Yeah.
He was good.
Hey, my little brother was. Can I get one of those proton packs? My little brother was one. Which, okay, but you just blew my mind. That is, I'm sorry. I might just be high, but you blew my mind.
I'm gonna blow your mind again. Guess who else is in this? He plays. Hold on, let me.
Cheech.
Cheech Marin is in this for a very quick cameo. He's working on the docks when all the ghosts start showing up. He's like, well, better late than never.
Fun fact, the Titanic was supposed to go to Pier 34 in real life.
Was it really? Oh, shit.
Okay, who else?
Check this out. Let me find it real quick. My notes are normally better, but for this one,
We're working on it. This is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna put that T back in it because I fuck it.
if you hadn't noticed in the beginning when Bill Murray's character, Venkman, is hosting the psychic TV show.
Yeah.
Did you see who his guest is?
Oh, the dude?
Kevin Dunn.
Yeah.
He plays psychic Milton Anglin.
The world is going to end this year on New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I mean, that's bad marketing, dude. Like,
But
you only have...
As soon as you see him, like, what do you recognize him from? My dude is a journeyman actor. He's Shia LaBeouf's dad in Transformers.
Yep, yep,
You know, he's a principal in Warrior.
yep.
You know what I mean? He's done a million things. He's that guy, you don't know his name, but you know his face.
I'm I'm gonna look him up because I can't think of what I can. Go ahead, continue.
I mean, from there, that's not the one that I was really excited to tell you about.
What?
The cop. The cop that stops them when they are cutting
He's
into
like, "Hey, what
the
you
floor.
doing here?" Mhm.
Who do you think that is?
Who?
His name's Dave Florrick. He is Coach Smiley from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, you're right. You were right.
Smith,
Uh-huh.
you trying to join? What about your friend here? I don't even go to the
Who's
school.
one?
I'll overlook that if you will.
He was a shitty. You're right. He was a shitty.
All right, Smith. I'll tell you what. I give you the keys to my car. Coach Smiley is the first officer on the scene.
Not
What are you guys doing? Did you tell him to stop cutting? Yeah, I told him to stop cutting. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? I think we're doing? We're doing our job. You see me? I don't stop you from doing your job.
He's like, I got 300 feet of dead lines on the.
I tell you what's going on around here. Somebody at the public office over there has got to have their diaper changed, and they don't even know what to do it. What do you think, Pete? Yo.
So corny. I love it. That's another thing to show who he really is. Because Egon is the strangest and the smartest probably of all of them, but he's just so weird.
Dude. He's so good, though. He's so socially awkward.
He's so
like,
awkward.
even when
They can't have two.
Venkman's, like, making a sexual innuendo.
You don't.
I bet you all the girls are excited to see your such and such. I think they're more interested in my something hyperdedimus.
Like, they can't all be cool. Because, like,
No.
Bill Murray is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Aykroyd is, like, he's nerdy.
He's the
but
nerdy, excited one.
but he's still cool. Like,
Ernie Hudson is cool.
Because he ain't a nerd. He's just a
chill.
fucking.
He's the blue collar cool guy.
He's the black guy who keeps these white guys on track, gives them street cred.
Bust through doors.
But he saved their
Putting
life.
fires out.
I got a question. Where is he in the courtroom? Because he's there. Because when the judge is like, I don't believe in ghosts and blah, 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 blah. He, like, looks at him and he goes, wow, he's really open-minded. Like, and then he goes and sits down. Then the ghosts come, and only those three motherfuckers did anything.
I don't know.
They come out and they're like, we saved it. It's just them three. And I'm like, what the fuck? Winston was up in there.
Shit. I have to rewatch the movie now.
Because he is definitely there.
Uh-huh.
He's not on trial because he didn't go in the sewer.
Yeah.
He's just there, I guess, moral support.
I think, I'm not going to lie, I was doing research while I was watching the movie, so my head might have been down during the courtroom scene.
That's like one of my
I
favorites.
didn't pay too much. I just heard him start yelling and I was like, oh, okay. He's getting angry. He's pissing off the slime.
I'm
Here we
just
go.
saying, where the fuck is Winston? Why y'all gotta do him so dirty?
They do. Because it was the 80s.
Black people get no respect.
None. Or maybe Winston knew that the black man didn't have any chance in the courtroom in 1989 and he made himself scarce.
You can sit in the audience, in the, is it called the audience? I feel like I don't think that's definitely not what it's called. The gallery?
I don't know.
Smashley?
What?
Never mind.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. What is the audience of a court called?
The court? The jury?
No.
Not the jury.
Like, if
they
we
they
win-
didn't. They make the decision.
Like, we get to in it.
I can't remember.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Well, I'm glad you can't remember because that makes me feel better. Because I just literally called them an audience. All right.
So check this out. We were watching Nick Cannon on Masked Singer the other day, and guess who we saw? Damn, I don't even know. This ain't a spoiler. The episode is out. Get unmasked on the Masked Singer. Sir Ray Parker. He was Sir Boogaboo. And that was his character on The Masked Singer. It was horror night on The Masked Singer.
Boogaboo.
He is the writer of the Gohstbusters song.
Oh, me and my dad were literally just talking about it.
Uh-huh. Dude, he's tall as shit.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Uh-huh.
Do 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 do. Okay,
Do.
I do have a fun fact about the song.
Okay.
So, they wanted Huey Lewis
Lewis.
in the news.
Uh-huh.
Do you know this?
Yeah.
They wanted him to do the song for it, but he was like, nah, I'm doing Back to the Future right now, which we're going
guess-
back in time. So they hired this dude, and I guess they were like, we want like
Something like Huey Lewis.
Huey. And basically,
I could do that.
He kind of ripped off I Want a New Drug. Do, do, do. Like, if you listen to them, they are real quite similar.
Mm-hmm.
And so he sued him and was like, you, like, sampled my song without, like, giving me rights and shit and asking.
Interesting.
So he had to pay Huey, like, a gang of money.
Damn.
And then years later, he did an interview and he was like, oh, yeah, I got paid blah, blah, blah for this. And so that broke the fucking contract. And he had to pay the fucking other dude the money back.
Damn. Money changing hands.
Changing hands back to the same hands to different hands. Yep.
Well, I want to talk about Mr. Viggo. Not Viggo Mortensen. Even though
I
we
was
love
literally
him.
about to say that. I was like, he in here?
No. Viggo the Carpathian.
Okay.
Played by Wilhelm von Hamburg.
I'm so glad that you said that. Thank you.
You didn't want to say it?
I did not.
Give it a shot. Just one time.
Nope, go ahead.
That was it. Do it again.
I'm not doing it. I'm glad you know I'm going to fuck it up.
So Viggo, again, another journeyman actor, but he's had some great movies. And he's had some pivotal characters, like playing Viggo the Carpathian.
But what else he do?
You ever seen a little-known movie called Die Hard?
Oh, shit. Is he the big blonde
He's
ass
James.
bitch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, I've seen it. We did it here.
As well as Diggstown, one of my favorite boxing movies.
Okay.
With the great Louis Gossett Jr.
Okay.
He plays Charles Macomb Diggs.
Charles Macomb Dick.
And it's because of that big ass head, big ass head of his. So he has a specific look, obviously. But in Diggstown, where he plays Charles Macomb Diggs, he's in a wheelchair. He's a former boxer who got doped up in his last fight and got brain damage. And so he's in his chair, but he's got this big ass swollen head, like they shot him up with the wrong drugs.
Oh. That sounds painful.
Yeah. So he's in some of my favorite movies.
All right. Okay.
Ghostbusters 2, Diggstown, and Die Hard.
As soon as you said Die Hard, I saw his blonde ass hair. And he dies.
Yes, he does. he gets hung.
Yeah, he
gets
does
shot the fuck
pretty
up.
bad, yeah.
Like, dude. Oscar is played by twins, like they do. Mm-hmm. And those twins are Henry and William Deutschendorf. Yes, that's their name.
I'm also glad that you said that one too.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Deutschendorf.
That sounds so beautiful. Go ahead.
Ja, danke. Wir sprechen sehr gut diese German.
Oh yeah.
I took German for a year in high school. I never told you that.
No.
Yeah.
Why didn't you take Spanish? We can use that.
I know. Well,
We ain't going to Germany.
I don't know. I never said I was smart.
Yeah,
Public school.
man.
It is what it is. But yeah, it was played by a couple of twins way back in the day. And sadly, in 2017, Henry committed suicide.
That sucks.
Yeah, he had a substance abuse situation and he committed suicide. William, who the two of them opened a martial arts school down in San Diego, and William still runs it to this day.
It's gotta suck to be like the last twin.
Yeah, it's got to be rough. I had triplets at my school, and one of them died very young, not from suicide, but he had a blood clot in his head, if I'm not mistaken. And the other two twins or triplets, you're not the same afterwards.
You missing a piece.
It's some fucked up shit.
I got a fun fact for you.
Throw it at me.
So, William von Hamburg. I don't know if I was close. Okay. He He was dubbed by Max von Schauden, and they didn't tell William about this until the motherfucker showed up to the premiere and was like, "That's not my voice." And he was so pissed that he stormed out of the premiere.
Dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
Now we become one.
And
Obviously, they gotta dub that shit.
I don't know what he sounds like. My whole life, that's what he sounds like. It looked like it fit. Didn't it?
It's a demon's voice. You know, it's not a real human's voice. But also, when he's like,
a real human does it.
Getting like shot up with the electricity and stuff. That's a lion roaring.
I get that, but if you went and you did a movie and you learned all the lines and you did it all perfect, and then you went there and it's my voice, you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
He's got 3 lines.
He has more lines than that.
Nah. Now we become one.
Mm-hmm.
Now I, Ray, am Vigo and will rule the world. Whatever he says there. Mm-hmm. Where else does he talk?
He talks when he's telling them his whole plan and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah,
you command me, Lord."
Yeah. And he's like, "You can have, the woman, and I will have her as my fucking mom. A wife to you.
Doesn't that sound nice?
The baby." So yeah, he wasn't happy. I think it would be jarring to me too.
Okay.
Tell a bitch. Don't let a bitch show up to a premiere telling her mama like, "Hey, mom, come through here. I worked really hard on my accent. I sound so good." And then you come in.
What can you do?
Nothing. You just storm out and keep on trucking like he did.
That's fucked up.
It is pretty fucked up.
Crazy thing is, I don't remember him talking in Die Hard either. Or Dickstown.
He does talk.
Does he talk?
Yeah, he talks on the walkie.
Okay.
But now that I know that's him, which I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
That's a Christmas
movie. I'll get
movie.
To know. Exactly. I know. I just watched that like a week ago. I really did.
Is that your favorite Christmas movie?
No.
Which one is?
Probably Vacation.
That's a good one. Mm-hmm. I got a number of them, but yeah, that's up there. This Christmas is always there. Just Friends is always in there. I'm Samantha James, bitch.
To me, it doesn't feel like a Christmas movie. I know it is, and it's all about Christmas.
Just Friends?
Stuff, but I can watch Just Friends anytime.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's a great ass movie.
Die Hard, I can watch it anytime.
Somebody I forgot to mention. Kurt Fuller.
Kurt Fuller?
He plays Hardemeyer.
Oh, okay. There we go. Mm-hmm.
So he replaces what's-his-face in this one. Uh-huh. As the stuffed shirt politician. I can't remember. Yeah. Yes, sir. This man has no dick.
He has no dick.
That's part 1, dude.
That's part 1, dude.
Hey, I'm a voter. Aren't you supposed to, kiss my ass?
I like he's like, "First off, Mayor, it's a pleasure to meet you again. And almost half of us voted for you." There's only 4, so that means 1 person voted for him. Right? If almost half. I think that is hilarious to me.
I agree.
Almost half of us voted for you. That's 1.
I don't know if it's the alcohol, but that shit's funny to me.
I think it's hilarious. It's a very low key joke.
So, also name Hardemeyer that's a fucked up name. That's just a dickhead's name.
Dick.
But he's the one that commits them to the psychiatric ward and all that shit. You know him from a number of movies. Yeah. Independence Day for one, where he's a douchebag in that one as well. Oh wait, is he in that one? No, that's not the one.
No.
I've been drinking. Sorry.
I've been drinking.
The second you see Kurt Fuller, you recognize him immediately. I'll say that. I don't know if Janosch has been in too many things, but he is hilarious in this movie. He is played by Mr. Peter McNichol.
I mean, this is not the only thing I've seen.
No, it's definitely not the only thing, but I haven't seen him in a while. But he's so fucking talented. Everything he does in there is so effortless.
Because he was big in the late 90s.
Was he?
He was in Ally McBeal, right?
Okay.
That's what I remember. Yeah, Ally McBeal.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he was on Veep.
Nice. Oh, so he's
Right,
still
that's
killing
right.
it.
He might have had, I don't know how long his role was on Big Bang Theory.
Dude.
He does some, he was on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So this fool, he stays working.
You know what I like about him?
Mindy Project.
The little subtleties that he does.
Well,
Like, know how he first, like, gets introduced to Bill Murray, and Bill Murray, like, shakes his hand, or he reaches out to shake his hand, like, reach out to shake my hand. Jano's just like this, hello.
Well, okay.
It's so dainty!
That character really didn't have, like, much. Like, of a backstory or, like, what he was supposed to be. So, he got to do his own thing, which I think is, like, great.
I think it's fantastic. I think he created a great character. You know what I mean? I think she likes me very much. Dana.
Yeah. He's like, it's dark. And I was just happened to be in the neighborhood. And the baby. He's like, woo. She's like, shh. He's like, ooh.
Every day I come over, I tell jokes. You don't respond. Do I have the bad breath?
You are just weird. And I totally think that he did a great
And
job.
as he's like walking through the art gallery, I would just... what you're doing is terrible. I want you to know that. Dana! Hello, Dana.
He's so great. Yeah. his character. I like where he's dressed up as like the Wicked Witch. And
I know. When he comes in with the carousel.
Yeah.
He definitely gives that Wicked Witch of the...
Yeah. That's what I always thought. He's like, isn't he riding in on a bike too?
You're not wrong, because I get the same feeling. Like that song comes in my head when he does that shit.
Yeah. They should have licensed that. God,
that was Janosch.
Is this an MGM movie too? Because they could have,
I think so. Oh, I don't know.
No, I think... Is it a Universal?
No, I had it mixed up in my head. That I know Wizard of Oz is MGM. I don't know if Gohstbusters is MGM. Okay. I don't think so.
I think it's Warner Brothers, actually.
It's probably Warner Brothers. I say, I'll find out right now.
But I do know that Wizard of Oz is MGM. Making all the noise. Get out of here. When this battery dies, I'm fucking getting another one ASAP.
Oh my god. That means that Peter McNichol, I love him.
Me too.
Matter of fact, he loves us too.
I love you.
I love you, man. Really?
Well, I love you too. Yeah, that girl is the best of that. So he's just
why am I covers with goo?
I really love you guys. Like, he's like a drunk man after like the bar, and you're trying to get him into the Uber, and he's like, "But look, bro,
let me say something to you.
I just love you, dog. No. Like, I don't tell you enough how much I love you. You know, like that's definitely. And I haven't been in that. Be like, I love you too.
Oh, absolutely. You cannot get them in the car.
I love you too. Oh, here's your Uber. Come on now, let's get.
Yeah, push it to the next one.
Like, yeah,
Let me just tell you something.
I'm gonna get in this one with you, and you get in, and you just get out on the other door and go.
Absolutely. Can we talk about fine ass Janine Melnitz? I think she's cute.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Like, Annie Potts is an attractive woman.
She is cute.
Janine is adorable.
Did you like Janine in part 1?
Yes.
Like, you thought, okay.
I love her character.
I like her character too. I love her accent. That's the thing.
Gohstbusters, what do you want?
Yeah, like she's so.
Yes, we're back.
Like she was born and raised in New York. It looks like her character, and she's a good actress.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And she shows up in a lot of things.
Like, which one? What's the 80s movie with Ducky? Is that 16 Candles or Pretty in Pink, where she runs the record store?
It's 16 Candles.
Is that what it is? 16 Candles?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great in that one too. That's right. Like, in that one, she's more sexualized.
My mom used to watch a show that she was in called like Any Day Now, and it was like her and like her best. They're like in the South, and it was like her best friend since a child was like this black chick, and they like grew up together and like raised her family. I don't know. It was some Lifetime thing, I feel like. But that's what I like strongly always remember her from.
I like watching her and Rick Moranis play off of each other.
They're adorable.
Right? Like when he's asking her out and he's like standing in the middle of the street, would you? No. Would you like to have something to eat with me?
Would you like to have something to eat with me?
He's like struggling to get it out. Oh yeah, I would.
Sure.
But I gotta go watch this kid right now.
You can come. Like, okay,
Okay, I will. I guess I can get his address from the W-2 tax form.
I know. Like,
Get out of the street, moron!
He's like, ugh. He's just so much.
But after they have their little arc and like they finally like get together, then she's suiting him up and she's like such a supportive woman to him. She's like zipping him up. It's like,
she's like the man in uniform.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, so with her, she's amazing. Let's not forget that she is Bo Peep. She's Bo.
In Toy Story?
Yeah.
No shit.
She's Miss Bo Peep. And now that you hear it, you hear it.
Uh-huh.
Her character is a lot different than she is in the first one. In this first one, I feel like she looks more New Yorker. She's more like dark colors.
She's angrier in the first one.
Yeah, her hair is like back and stuff. And this one, she's like vibrant and cute, and she got her little bob on. And it's bright and super
Edna
80s.
mode before Edna mode.
Before Edna mode, right?
Dude, I was in the 365 grocery store in Silver Lake 3 weeks ago. There was 4 Edna modes in there. No bullshit. I don't know if this is becoming a thing, but that style for hipster women is very present right now.
I'm
They're
here
in the
for
dark. It. They're in the bobs. Their hair is black, and they got the glasses.
I'm here
in one store, I saw 4 of them inside of an hour.
I need you to take a picture next time.
I did. Where's my
phone?
I swear I did.
I did.
I swear I did. Who did I send it to?
Okay, so while you find that, so like I said, it's been 5 years in between the movies, right?
Okay.
And a lot of the things that they picked up for this movie came from the real Ghostbusters cartoon. That was a hit from 1986 to 1991. And her character changed a lot because of that. They made her look more vivid, and she had like the hair and the outfits and the cute glasses and stuff, more like she is in this one. So they based her look off of the cartoon.
Okay.
They based a lot of this movie off of the cartoon, and they made it more family friendly than the original is.
I like that.
You do like it because you like the movie.
I can't think about this shit right now. I'll find the picture later and show you.
Yeah, I want some Edna Mode.
I gotta be present in his, but I'll show you that Edna Mode photo.
But yeah, this movie, the cartoon had a big influence on it.
I think she did fantastic.
I
always love seeing her.
Me too.
And she fine too.
I got. Can I give you a fun fact?
Yeah, throw it out there. I'm just going down the list.
Are you ready for the real star of this movie? We're talking about the Firehouse Hook and Ladder number 8 station.
What are we talking about?
The Firehouse.
Okay.
It is located at 14 North Moore Street in New York City.
Okay.
And it was built in 1903. And it was the first of its kind. So originally it had 2 doors that opened up so they could have 2 trucks in there. But eventually they had to reduce it into one in 1913 when they wanted to widen the street.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked up.
Now, is this the same firehouse from part 1?
This is.
Okay.
Definitely is. You can go visit it today. It is still a live acting fire station. If you go there, they do have the Ghostbusters symbol painted on the ground out front. And if you're lucky to catch a glimpse with the door open, you'll see the Ghostbusters 2 sign hanging up in the inside of the garage.
That's awesome.
I think that is fucking amazing. But during 2016 through 2018, it went through like remodeling and restoring.
Upgrading that electrical.
Yep. And so it's beautiful. And you too can go see it. And they were that fire station was one of the first responders during 9/11. And they did definitely lose one of their members, and the street nearby is named after the member that was lost that day. But, you know, they're heroes. So if you are in the New York area, go bring Hook and Ladder Station 8 some cookies.
Hell
If
yeah.
you're going to stand in front and take a picture, knock on the door and hand these fools some cookies.
Right?
You be like, thank you for your service of being awesome firefighters.
Or make them some sandwiches.
Some
Give them some healthy
sandwiches.
treats. We need our firemen to stay fit.
Everybody deserves a cookie.
But you can't just bring them nothing but cookies.
That's true. Bring them, you know, some carrots and, and some celery, you know, some nuts, whatever.
Everybody loves sandwiches.
That's true. I love it. But yeah, you know how to look into the fire station, because I have not been to it, but I would like, the next time I go, I will go stop by.
I got you.
And bring them some carrots and celery.
You bring them the cookies. I'll bring them the sandwiches.
All right.
Get a little portable hibachi. Hey, fellas, I'm grilling steaks out here for you.
You're all coming out.
Go see my sister. She's got the cookies.
You want the cookies?
And she's single.
I got that good. What's
Trying to see the treats.
I'm going to pass out all the treats.
So we slide down the ladder.
I do want to slide down. Always have. Okay. Back to it.
Back to the lecture at hand. Louis Tully.
Ooh.
Played by the one and only Rick Moranis. Love him to death.
We have talked about him
We have.
in Little Shop,
Yup. Suddenly
I think that's the only one.
more.
but we could do Honey, I Shrunk the Kids one day.
Oh, we got to do Honey, I Shrunk the Kids one day. We got to do Spaceballs. We should do Strange Brew
Oh, I
and
do
get drunk
like
off a beer one day. That would be awesome.
I do like Strange Spaceballs. It's been a minute.
Have you seen Strange Brew? One of his first movies?
I don't think so.
Dude. So you don't... Let me just start out. You know how the lion roars at the beginning of movies?
Mhm.
Yeah. They started out that way. Only problem is the lion isn't growling, and they're like cranking his tail in the
And
background. But it's a Canadian movie, so in the background, like, he won't growl, eh?
That's right. He is Canadian. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. A little fun fact about Louis Tully's character, originally written for John Candy.
You know, I can kind of see that, especially after like Vacation, where John Candy's like, "Sorry guys, the park's closed." Like the way he like holds his mouth and shit, it's a lot like.
Mm-hmm. Did you see those memes when COVID first hit? They were all of John Candy.
Oh.
Sorry guys, world's closed.
The world's
now.
closed. Yep. And we're open for business. So, yeah. So
With
I
that
can
being
see-
said, Rick Moranis is a fantastic person. We love him
I do.
as an actor. Pissed me the fuck off when somebody assaulted him last year.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Somebody socked him in the face on the streets of New York.
Did they know who he was?
No, they didn't. I don't think so.
Yeah, New York, y'all be crazy out in these streets, like hitting people with hammers.
No
and
fucking reason whatsoever.
Yeah. Oh, how dare you? He's like 5'1". Like, what are you
He's
doing?
5'4", but yeah,
He's just
he's an
and he's
older
old.
man
Yeah,
at
he's
this
old.
point, man.
Yeah.
Like, stop being a fucking asshole.
How dare? He's a little nice old
Like,
man.
I know you're New York, and you know, even in this movie, they say it's every New Yorker's God-given right to treat each other like shit. That's one thing, but assaulting somebody for no fucking reason, especially when he has made great movies about the city of New York.
And when you live somewhere, you don't want to harm it, right? you don't want to hurt it or nothing. What was that? Yeah, you know, it's a freak accident. It'll never happen again. What was that? That's like my favorite. That Bill Murray's just like under his breath to try to help him out.
Yeah, my clients are still under trial from that blue paper that the lady gave me.
You know, and they're really nice guys. One time I turned into a dog and they helped me. Thank you. Like that's it. Like that's it.
Oh, Rick Moranis, we love you.
He said, out of all the movies that he's done, this is the only one where he didn't want to keep the wardrobe.
Really? That's funny. Wait, does that mean he has the Lord Helmet wardrobe
I
in
mean,
his
I don't
house?
know. We got to do some research.
That'd be awesome.
Like, where would you put it? It's like huge.
Yeah, I'd keep it in the closet.
Yeah, it's like it's huge. You got to put it on like a big sturdy dummy for it to like be able to be.
Can't breathe in this thing.
Yeah.
Never have that down. How do I know you're not making faces at me under there?
But yeah, we'll talk about him again.
All right, moving on. The lovely Miss Sigourney Weaver plays Dana Barrett.
We have not.
We haven't done a Sigourney Weaver?
We have not.
Wow. Didn't we do Ghostbusters 1?
We have not.
We did not. Damn, we jumped right to part 2. You love your sequels.
I didn't want to say anything. That's what I do. When you said it, I was like, yeah. The villain is better in this one than in the first one.
Well, you know.
Just the villain. I mean, you can say whatever about either one, but you got to say that. The villains are better in this one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
To me.
isn't she the villain in part 1, if I'm not mistaken?
Well, she gets like possessed.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Oh, she gets turned into a dog also.
uh-huh.
Okay, it's not her.
It's the other chick.
Yeah, I can't remember her name right now. Are you a god?
When someone asks you if you're a god,
You
say
say
yes. Exactly. So, she's amazing.
She's fantastic. Absolutely adore her in this, in part 1. She got a new movie that just came out. It's in theaters right now. Little known indie called Avatar. I don't know if y'all have heard of it.
I heard this is a part 2.
It's a sequel, so it's probably pretty good.
It probably is because this one they are in a lot more water. It looks like, and you know, water's my fucking thing. So
I mean, it's all about water, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
Like, I'm not gonna lie. This one's called The Way of Water.
yeah.
So I think there's a lot more water in this one.
That's what I'm saying. It is. I know there is because I seen the trailer and they just swimming. So I'm in it to win it. I didn't make it.
You are a
during-
fish.
Yeah, yeah. I am the true original Black Little Mermaid.
And if y'all don't
You
know
heard it here
who
first.
Sigourney Weaver is, go check out Aliens or The Other Aliens or The Other Aliens. She is fantastic.
Or the other Avatar.
Gorillas in the Mist.
Yup.
Shit. She's a badass.
I learned some fun stuff about her. Did you know that she's terrified of elevators?
I did not know that.
Like, she don't like it. She hates it,
So she takes the stairs like Cary Grant?
kinda. Or, you know, she double checks, triple checks when the last time the maintenance was done on the elevator.
Doesn't make sense to her.
Yeah. She don't like earthquakes either, so she does not live here in California.
I don't like tornadoes, so I don't live in the Midwest.
I mean, nah, I don't like none of that. Cold, snow.
One of my funniest memories in this house is when Ashley experienced her first earthquake with us. Oh my God, is that an earthquake?
Is that when she made us go out in the front?
No, she was standing right there and we were on the couch watching TV.
And then she grabbed her like go bag and made us stand in the front for a minute. And I was like, what are we
Well,
doing?
she checked with us first. Like, she was standing there like, is that an earthquake? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. Should we get outside? Not yet.
You gotta hear that real rumble. The whoom.
Yeah.
Then you gotta move.
Nothing's falling off the shelves.
Yeah, just move a little bit so the pictures don't
not-
fall off.
It's not even a 4-pointer. Go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep. Yeah, we true Independence Day people.
Absolutely.
What else did I learn? Oh, I learned that Sigourney Weaver got her BA at Stanford, and then she got her master's in fine art at Yale.
She don't like earthquakes, but she went to school in Northern California.
I mean, that's probably what. I mean, I feel like she's got to be from here because,
Maybe.
or maybe New York, because. Okay, and then after that, she went to Yale and she studied at Yale, and she studied there at the same time that Meryl Streep was there.
Oh.
So that time had some legacy bitches
Gotcha.
up in there. But I feel like she probably grew up either here or in New York, probably most likely New York,
She
because
seems like a New York type.
or the
Where's
East-
she at now?
I don't know.
Where does Sigourney Weaver reside?
Well, the reason why I say this is because her dad, Sylvester L. Weaver Jr., was a TV executive at ABC, and he was their president from 1953 to 1955.
She is a New Yorker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because back in that time, like, TV was a lot in New York.
Yeah.
And so he not only helped to like make TV like the main home entertainment in most people's homes, but he also invented the desk and couch talk shows.
Really?
So like David Letterman
Uh-huh.
and Jimmy Kimmel, all of them.
106 in Park.
All of them. No, they didn't have a desk.
They had a couch.
But no, it's like the host is behind the desk and the guest is on the couch. Like that,
Oh,
that
I got
kind of
you.
style. So
I
like
see.
Jimmy Kimmel and David Letterman
Okay.
and all those type of, he was like
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. He's the one that came up with that format that we still use today.
Okay. I got you.
I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah.
I was just thinking desks and couches.
He's like, either one, you either get a desk or a couch. Which one?
Can we do both?
Brilliant. But I love her. She's so good.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You know who else is good? Ernie motherfucking Hudson.
Give me something on Mr. Ernie.
I got nothing on him. I just love the man.
Oh, I love him too.
I think he's great in this. I love him in The Crow.
I like
Remember
him.
when he's in The Crow?
Yep.
Shit.
Yep.
Also, I love the little cameos that he does. You know that How I Met Your Mother is one of my favorite shows of all time.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
Oh,
Did y'all know that?
I only like I don't know.
That's a fun fact for you about
practically
a
live
future
here.
famous person.
I practically live here. Yes, I
Dude,
know.
that episode where Marshall is running down the street and he doesn't have a phone and he's trying to call Lily, and then he runs into Ernie Hudson on the street. Mr. Ernie Hudson, can I borrow your phone? Who are you gonna call?
Like, how could you not? I love. He has a cool character in Grace and Frankie, so he's still out there.
Yeah.
I mean, that show's ended now. I love it.
Is it what I did?
It had a good ending though.
I can't keep up these days.
I just feel like he gets left out of being a Ghostbuster. He's not even on the cover of the first one. And you don't see him until like halfway through the movie.
Dude, we know Hollywood is racist.
I'm just saying, as a kid, I always noticed that and it always upset me.
Yeah.
Because he is brilliant. He's funny. I love when they get out of the ooze and he's like, "You almost killed me," and they're like fighting and
Oh, yeah. Come on, man. I want you
shit.
bad.
You're like, "Whoa, y'all about to kill each other." He had to take his clothes off and tell the mayor in his underwear what was going on.
He's the hard-nosed, blue-collar
is.
New York guy.
He's like, "Does
man.
somebody speak English around here?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude, me. You know all that anger and violence that we got? Well, it's building up underneath the city. And we..."
Breaks it down in layman's terms.
Layman's
For the
terms.
mayor.
For the mayor.
The guy that's supposed to be smart.
Running the shit. Mm-hmm.
I love how they make fun of mayors, though. They always make the mayor somebody that's dumb,
Or they're like
who has a
stealing.
bunch of like intelligent advisors, like Kurt Fuller, who's just an intelligent jackass.
But yeah, I'm glad that he's in this movie. He does that nice. He saves the bitches when Vigo sets the fire out to all the pictures.
Oh yeah.
They gotta call out for Winston. He had to bust in there like a fucking firefighter.
Dude comes in the clutch though.
Saves the bitches.
Every time.
Yeah.
But in all seriously, why didn't he just let the tape measure go? Come on. Unhitch that belt.
Let's be real.
It's not your granddaddy's tape measure that you don't want. It has no sentimental value. Just let it go into the slime.
And we'll go
They're
to
pulling you in, Winston. Let it go.
We'll go get that Home Depot and go get you another one. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Sorry. I missed it.
I missed it.
But also, they dove in after his ass.
They did.
Like,
they
hey,
weren't gonna leave him. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta find a new black guy, or they just
Shit.
look into the camera and be like, damn, he ain't gonna be in Ghostbusters 3. Like, you know, like the
Ooh,
bullshit.
you know he did.
Yo, you know, he ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 2.
Speaking of which, can we do Rush Hour 2?
Yes, we can.
Can we do Rush Hour 1? Oh,
We can any of the rush hours.
I'll call Mark.
Let's do it.
I'll see if he wants to do the podcast.
Yeah, I'm in to win it.
For y'all that are out of the loop, Mark Rolston was in my movie. Great actor, fantastic person, and he was in Rush Hour 1. We'll see if he wants to do something.
He's
I
a
don't
sweet
know.
guy.
Great actor. Harold Ramis.
Wait, can I give you a fun fact before we move on to him? Because like,
About him or about... I mean, just give me the fun fact.
no, we can go on to him. I feel like you really want to talk about him. Let's do it.
No.
Okay, good.
I'm just drunk.
I want to tell you about 1989 before we move on.
I was there.
I was there.
Ashley was kind of there.
I was there, but I don't
She caught
remember
the back
none
end
of
of
this.
it.
I remember very little. Nothing. So in 1989, this was a big year
Okay.
for the franchises. Let me just give you a little rundown of what came out this year.
Okay.
Besides Ghostbusters 2, we have Back to the Future 2, Indiana Jones and the Last
Crusade?
Crusade,
Okay.
Lethal Weapon 2, 007's License to Kill, The Nightmare on Elm Street 5,
Damn.
Friday the 13th 8,
Oh my god.
Star Trek 5, The Fly 2, Karate Kid 3. Those are just some of the movies that came out that year. So that it was
Mike Barnes came out in 1989.
1889 was a year.
Karate's Bad Boy.
For all of it. I don't know. Part 3 is not one of my favorites.
It's the least favorite
Yeah,
of mine
so-
of the three.
They could have stopped after 2, but here we are.
I like Cobra Kai.
No, I'm talking about the movies.
But if they didn't keep going with the movies, then they wouldn't have Cobra Kai now.
Okay.
Because after this, you got the next Karate Kid.
Well, you know what? Thank you, 1989.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for going out with a bang before we got to the 90s.
Before we got to the 90s, you gave us some bangers. At least Back to the Future 2, I love it. Indiana Jones, definitely. Lethal Weapon 2 is great.
Dude.
And the
Sean
other ones?
Connery jumped on board in the Last Crusade.
Yeah.
Lord, I lost ya.
Like, who doesn't want him as an annoying dad to just help you run through fucking shit?
Women.
Yep, that's true. Honest. Very honest.
Sure. Mr. Connery, I love you, but you're from another time.
From a way different time. So, okay, that's just my little fun fact about 1989.
I missed your singing.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the man who
Mr. Ramis?
helped write this.
Egon Spangler?
Egon.
He's so good. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of research. You know,
We've
I
already
just
talked about
love Harold Ramis. You know, he's a fantastic writer, fantastic actor. I love what he does in this movie because he's so funny as a person, and then he puts this character who's supposed to be this like very straight and just true to science person.
Yeah.
And that's where the humor comes from, is from the honesty of him being a scientist. Like, let's see what happens if we take away the puppy.
Yeah, that's so weird. It's just like, oh. That's my assistant going to ask them if they're willing to wait another 30 minutes.
Like, even when he messes with the slime and like
like
Bill
his
Murray
insults and shit?
well,
Like,
not even the insults, but like the Bill Murray talking about, you're not sleeping with it, are you? And they look to Egon, is like, you know that he's not doing it because it's his kink. You know he's doing it in the name of science.
which is his kink.
Absolutely.
Science is his kink.
Science is his kink.
Let's be real. I mean, yeah, he was not supposed to be Egon at all. But I mean, he is one of
I
the
can't
writers.
see anybody else.
And that's exactly what ended up happening. Nobody could play it the way they needed it. So he was like, all right, man, I guess I'm in. If you want to know more about him, we definitely talked about him in Staten Island Summer.
Oh, yeah.
He was the director.
That's right. I love that movie.
I know you do.
It's a biology fact, Mariella.
Read a fucking book. So, if you want to know a little more about like all of the shit that he's done, but he is one of the writers of this movie, along with Dan Aykroyd.
That's the next man on my list.
Well, Dan Aykroyd,
Ray Stantz, dude.
our spirit master,
Right?
who's getting us tipsy tonight. He's always been into ghosts, like his whole life. Mm-hmm. He's been interested in them. I think he's seen some. He tries to conjure them. I don't know.
Is he really?
I don't know. That part I made up. But he definitely is into it. So him and John Belushi were throwing around ideas back in the day about like, what could we do? What if there was like a group of dudes that like solved ghost crimes? I don't know.
Sure.
And so they came along with it. John Belushi would have been in the original, but he died.
Of course.
Eddie Murphy was all supposed to be the original too. I found out.
Really?
He would have been the Winston, and Winston would have been through the entire movie.
Yeah, I can see that.
So that would have been.
That must have been during his Saturday Night Live years.
Yeah.
When he had the idea.
I mean, he's all friends with them, so why not? Right?
Yeah, for sure. You know?
Make it an SNL reunion.
We could talk about Dan Aykroyd for years, hours, whatever you want. You know, he's got a plethora of credits to his namesake.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Quotes.
What's the Christmas one?
Christmas one?
Is he in
A Christmas movie?
Christmas with the Cranks? Is that what it is?
Is that the one?
Nah, I don't remember.
That's not one of my favorite Christmas movies. That's Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and they decide to cancel Christmas.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going on a cruise.
Yeah, we're going to save that money and go on a cruise. Bye, y'all.
I mean, I ain't mad at you. I would definitely.
When I think of Dan Aykroyd, though, I think of Gohstbusters, obviously. I think of the Blues Brothers.
We're on a mission.
I think of
From
the Great
Dad.
Outdoors.
I definitely think of it. I think of Coneheads.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I think of We Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. That shit was hilarious.
That's right, he is in that.
Yeah. Come on, Captain. We've been
He's the
together
guy- yeah, he
forever.
was there,
So are
Captain.
my balls, and now I only have one of them.
I love his little cameo in Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
Casper,
Uh-huh.
where they're trying to like get all the ghosts out of the house,
Mm-hmm.
and he runs out and he's like, "When there's something wrong in the neighborhood, who are you gonna call?" And he goes, "Someone else," and he like leaves. It's one of my faves. It's such a small cameo, but it's like priceless.
Dude, and you watch him in this, and like you see how great he is in his characterizations.
Yeah.
Like he plays Ray perfectly. That's Ray's character. But then when Ray has to play a character, like when they're doing the whole New York construction thing back and forth, he's
totally
the
in
best
it.
one.
Yeah, he was totally a part of it.
He was in it.
He was like, "Oh shit, is Venkman doing this? Okay, then we're going with it."
Exactly. Or when they're having the conversation about what to eat, you know, him and Egon.
Oh, yeah.
Mexican? No. Italian? Pizza? Thick crust or thin? Chicago.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And you know that's Dan Aykroyd's preference. That's not
It's Chicago.
Ray's preference. It's because he's improv. He's from, what's it called if I'm not mistaken?
Canada.
Well, he's from Canada, but what's the improv school in Chicago?
Oh,
Is it Second City?
no, Groundlings. I think.
Maybe. I can't remember the name right now. But you know that's why he's like Chicago.
Well, I mean,
Deep dish.
Deep dish is really good.
It's so good.
It's really good.
Dude, I'm not...
What time
Why would I
is
go
it?
for thin crust when I can get like 3-4 times as much?
Is there something open we can DoorDash? That's right now.
You trying to DoorDash some pizza right now?
Yeah, man, don't do it right
All right,
now.
y'all, we got to wrap this up. We will see you later. We're going to get some pizza.
Cocktails.
By the way, there's one other person in this, but we're not gonna talk about him. Y'all know
Nah,
who he is.
I'm okay.
It ain't Bob Marley.
It ain't Bob Marley, man.
The great
BM.
Bill Murray plays Peter Venkman, and oh my god, like he's just a non-stop reel of quotes. All right, Oscar.
I feel like most of his lines are not scripted because he's just.
I don't think any of them are.
They just said this is what we're doing, and he does it, and he's brilliant. Like I said before, he did not want to come back to do this one. I don't know really.
Part 2?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't really know how they got him to come back, but he also said that like if y'all do it part 3, y'all better kill me off because I don't want to do it anymore.
Sure.
I also read something that was like, Bill Murray is so talented, but he gives nothing back to his art. And I was quite confused and like that's a pretty harsh thing to say about somebody who's been working for like 30 years.
Yeah, for sure.
And giving us like classics like this. Yes.
This guy has a direct line to my funny bone.
Yes, he made some movies that were not so great.
Sure.
Do you have any regrets? Garfield
maybe.
Exactly.
If y'all can't tell, we like Zombieland.
I love Zombieland. It's coming in October. Get ready for it. Because that movie is too good. And the movie was good, but then it became...
He's never been a good practical joker.
It became great once I saw Bill Murray was in it. The first time I saw it and like that, it just sealed it. And him like...
Not when you found out how hard Woody Harrelson can punch.
No. I love me some Woody Harrelson.
I could tell already you were gonna piss me off.
I'm my next pick movie has him in it, so I
Ooh,
love
okay.
me some Woody Harrelson.
I'm excited.
Okay, yeah, Bill Murray though.
Bill
We talked about him.
Murray. I would assume that we have. We did over 100 episodes. He's got to be in one of those movies. Did we do Groundhog Day?
Nope.
Damn. Did we do Caddyshack?
Nope.
Did we do Caddyshack 2?
Nope. Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Is that it?
Larry, that could have been me.
That could have been me. The best part of that movie.
Let's go. You deduct.
I do feel like we might have done them again, but that's not.
We will talk about Bill Murray when Jason and Zenobia are better prepared.
I know. You guys, that's what we were dipping our toes in.
We just, yeah.
It's been a while. I
Just
forgot the
ease
order of
in.
how to do
We're
this
going
shit.
ease on in, ease on in.
I mean, we'll be back
Oh, yeah. We're going to do this every 2 weeks.
for Groundhog's Day.
Oh,
That's what I want to do. If we
yeah.
do a Mr. Murray.
I like that.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, yes, you did.
Um,
Well, then I'll tell you what. I'm out.
you don't have to be so violent with it.
It's all right. It's a flip.
Oh, okay.
I love my phone.
Okay, I got some fun facts. I'm going to rattle them off. It's getting late. You getting ready. You ready?
Lay them on me.
Boom. Fun fact number 1. The mink coat coming alive.
Oh, yeah.
God,
The little...
that literally has scared me my entire life.
It's creepy.
Till this day, looking at it,
Were they real ferrets or something?
Oh, God, no. I don't know. It is 89. They probably could.
Those
get away with
motherfuckers
it.
ran down the street together.
Yeah, I don't know how they made it
Okay.
at all. I feel like
Props.
when it's on her, it seems like it's puppeteers because the jacket like
Sure.
filler.
Yeah.
But it probably was being pulled down the street. I don't know. I didn't do any of that. But it was meant for the first Gohstbusters. Whoa, the first Merchmasters.
Most Gusters.
Yes, the first Ghostbusters. That is what it was supposed to be. It never made it, and so they brought it back for part 2.
It went into storage.
It went into storage until they were ready to let it out for the winter.
Aired it out. Had to, get the steamer, hook up the the muskrats, whatever the hell they were.
So I want to do one of my little favorite things that I like to do with Lenny, and that is my AKAs.
Something new, y'all.
This
I don't
is
know about this.
also known as, which means that I take the title of the movie and loosely translate it in other
Countries?
countries.
Okay.
So there was not that many for this one. Apparently, a lot of people have a translation for Ghostbusters. But here's the ones that didn't find. So, Finland is called
New Finland or Old Finland?
Old Finland, because it's just Finland. It's called Ghost Gang 2.
Okay.
They're a ghost gang, you know. just
They're a ghost gang. Why
mobbing
they gotta be a
down-
gang? Just because we're Americans?
No, because they got the black guy. Winston makes them a gang.
Oh my god.
So in France, it's called SOS Phantom 2.
The fuck? France, get your shit together. What kind of name is
SOS
that?
Phantom 2.
SOS help.
So that must be Phantom 1 is the original.
Phantom for ghosts?
Or
They substituted ghost for Phantom?
I guess a ghost is... These are loosely translated.
Okay.
This is Google translated, okay? Straight off the page. So
Okay.
I could be wrong, but that's what Google told me. So my favorite is Taiwan.
All made in Taiwan.
It's called Devil Busters 2
Nice.
Electric Boogaloo. No, I added that, but like Devil Busters. Devil Busters, and that's what you call Devil Busters. Do 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 do. SOS Phantom. Do do do.
Hey, the soundtrack in here is fucking badass. You
That
got
is-
Jackie Wilson in there. You got Bobby Brown in there. You got the dude that we already talked about in there.
You're so funny because
Mr. Sir Ray Parker.
my next fact was about the soundtrack.
Oh, was it? Okay,
It
my
is.
fault.
So the soundtrack had a bunch of songs of the people that you named. Also, there was like New Edition was on there, but it only had
Bobby
two.
Brown is New Edition.
It only had 2 hits come off of it. Obviously, it's going to be on Our Own by Bobby Brown, which is what I always think of when
We got.
when we said we were going to do this movie. That's immediately when I started singing. You know it. And then we have the Ghostbusters by Run DMC.
Nice.
Ghostbusters, and that's who you call. Ghost, do, 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 do. That's them, and that's like a bomb ass song. So I truly enjoyed it.
Agreed.
But those were the only ones that made it on the top 10 for the Billboards.
You know how I feel about that kind of stuff. You know, normally, like, the lower the rating, the more I like it. Money Train is a great movie.
I didn't want to lie to you, but on the way here, I listened to one of our episodes to just like get me back in the.
Nice.
And literally, you said that same thing in the episode.
I
Money
stand-
Train is a good movie.
I stand by it, damn it.
It is a good movie.
You got Wesley, you got Woody. What else do you need?
J-Lo.
Damn.
And then you got a perfect movie.
Right? A sexy Latina. Throw her in there.
Throw her in there before she was even.
Apparently,
anything.
J-Lo and Rosie Perez are interchangeable. Because you got White Man Can't Jump. You
That's
got
true.
Wesley, you
I was
got Woody,
thinking.
you got
I was
Rosie.
thinking. Yeah. Yeah.
How many other movies have they done together? They did those 2.
I think it's just
There was another one. I don't remember what it
What?
is.
Money Train.
But I'm just wondering, is there a sexy Latina that tries to divide them up again?
Is that the only? I guess like because you got a black guy, you got a white guy. Let's Latino her up in the middle. So
Checklists,
It's like
man.
either
Hollywood
or.
checklists.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I'm from the Dominican Republic. Are you gonna? Can I be one of them? I'm from Cuba. No. Colombia. Anybody?
Why are you trying to get in the middle of Wesley and Woody?
Yeah. Why wouldn't
I
I?
don't blame you.
They're both bald. They're both tall. I think
Yeah?
they're getting older, but I love them both.
Dude.
Dude. Okay. I got one more fun fact.
Throw it on me.
I was like, I lied. No, I only got one. Okay. The birthday party scene
Mm-hmm.
where they go and Who you gonna call? He-Man. So that was filmed in on the third floor of this LA fire station. Fire station number 23. Where you at? Where you at? That's where it's filmed. So the interior for the party and the interior for the Ghostbusters headquarters was filmed here in LA at Fire Station 23.
Of course it was. They always got to cheat something for another place.
Well, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I don't know. I
did it.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
We all do it.
You did what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta do. You only have so much money to make a movie.
Could you tell that they were here?
No.
Exactly.
Shit.
So it worked. And they had a lot of money. How much
That's
they had?
that creative filmmaking, 25 mil.
But that's like 57 mil.
Right?
57.8 mil.
That's literally 100 times my budget.
And we made it happen.
I had $58,000.
Well, when yours is aired, then we will have you on as a guest to talk about your movie. You'll be the guest.
I'm going to wear a cravat.
Please. I'm going to ask you questions. And then the drink will be
And
called...
a monocle.
Yep. And I'll make you a drink called the Punching Fisherman.
It sounds good to me.
All right.
Are we out?
We fucking did it.
Yay!
We did it. It was
2023 episode in the books.
Almost.
Almost. We got to set them up for next episode. I texted to you.
Damn, Gina.
We're going to fumble through this real quick.
This
just to
is
give
the
you guys an
worst.
idea of what we're doing next time.
I don't know if I can do the accent.
You don't have to do the accent.
I'm going to try. Because you're going to do an accent.
I'm probably going to do an
I
accent.
don't look all kind of shitty.
That Midwest accent. I got to do an old man with Midwest accent. Let me see what I can do.
You texted to me?
I did.
Lies.
Yes, I did. That says Monique. This is some bullshit. I sent it to you.
How dare. All right. Well, since we are wrapping up, thank you, Jason, for coming back because
Love you.
your girl was missing you. Thank you guys for coming back. We missed you guys, drinking with you and talking about our favorite movies. Please follow us, like us, review us on all the things. And come back in 2 weeks because we are going to do 2 episodes a month. We have been very busy. Like Jason said, he's been working on his movie alongside me and Smashley. And, you know, they're planning weddings.
We're getting married this year, y'all.
I'm getting ready to be a groomsmaid.
Hell yeah.
And
I can't wait to see your pantsuit.
I can't. Bitch, I'm going to be flyer than you. Smash is going to want to marry me. She's going to be like, dang, sorry, Jason, but she's looking, Mom.
You let me off the hook? I mean, we're all living together regardless, so.
You're letting me off the hook? Yes. So we do need time to do all of those things, so we are going to be shortening how many episodes you get a month, but they're coming. I'm going to push them out, even if it kills me.
I think I figured out what happened. I text my mom instead of you.
She is so confused right now. So confused.
I selected you, though. I don't get it.
All right, now we've got it.
You got it? Cool. Maybe we don't.
Hold on, can I just like...
Hold on, she's learning in lines, y'all.
I'm not...
I don't know.
I hate cold reading.
It's all about connection.
Okay.
And here we go. Let me find this voice.
I'm so sorry if I offend anybody with my accent.
Mine.
I'm doing it with love.
Okay. Oh, what's the matter, beautiful? You're meaner than a dog shitting tags.
We put everything in this place. We could have retired in Hawaii.
I have been to Hawaii.
Which island?
Come on, I want to lay you.
I find you disgusting.
Well, just so long as you find me, dear. You want to join me, Mrs. Raghetti?
Well, what the hell?
That a girl.
That's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be so much fun.
I don't know what we're drinking, but I'm gonna drink to the rest of this shit.
For the first time, I kind of have an idea. Oh my god, is it you in the skull tonight?
I don't know what I want to. I want to turn it into a bong. Do you think you could drill?
You could put your weed in there.
You think you could like drill a hole in it for me to put like a down stem somewhere?
Ashley might be able to. Yeah, possibly.
All right.
We'll see what we can do about that.
All right, Crystal Head, you might become a bong bitch.
All right, y'all. That's our first show for 2023.
Oh my God, we did
through
it. We made it. We're not dead. We're drinking.
Hell no. We're gonna see about some pizza apparently at 1:08 in the morning.
Oh shit! There's nothing open at 1:08.
Nothing good happens after 1:08 in the morning.
Do you have pizza makings in there?
We're gonna find out some things right now. We're gonna go into that loud ass fridge.
Turn that shit down.
All right, y'all. We will see you next time on Lights, Camera, Cocktails.
You're bald. Your belly button sticks out.
And you're a terrible, terrible burden on your poor mother.
Our niece is coming soon, and she's gonna hear that. I'm gonna tell her that.